So this is part 2 of the reading. Unfortunately, I pressed the escape button and it just kind of closed on me. I wanted to check the significance of the number 7 in numerology because we have so many 7s here. Number 7 is regarded as mysterious and spiritual. I could have told you that. And is associated with creativity and intuition. It is also an unfortunate number indicating moodiness, anxiety issues. People can be great healers, teachers, and spiritual gurus and are advised to wear brown or green. Okay. I'm going to take the moodiness and anxiety, and I'm going to take the creativity and intuition and spirituality. That's what I'm going to take from that. And the ability to heal. So the moodiness, anxiety, all of that stuff. When we're talking here about being able to get the things that you want, your dreams, your wish fulfillment, and then we're talking about the imagination with the 7 of Cups, we've got 7 of Swords, 7 of Cups, 7 of Coins, 7 of Pentacles. When I have so many cards that are in the same number, I'm looking for what is the missing element. We don't have 7 of Wands. Fire. So 7 of Wands would be kind of a defensiveness. It would be fighting. It would be standing up for yourself. There's a situation here where other people may be taking advantage or kind of manipulating, or even you are self-sabotaging. There is a kind of indication with the 7 of Cups of dissociation or just kind of daydreaming, fantasizing your life away, possibly. With the 7 of Pentacles, you've put a lot of work into something, but it's kind of delayed gratification. You're waiting on the results and they're not coming in, and maybe kind of starting to spin your wheels, feeling frustrated. Now, this is a collective read. That can't be everyone's energy, but there's something here for you, possibly maybe just in sabotage, trying to look at your dreams and what it is you're wishing for and how it is that possibly you're not getting it and what you can do to change your vibration in order to start receiving what you want. With the High Priestess, we're talking about secrets. We're talking about things that are hidden from our own understanding as well. The more you work on your unconscious, the more you kind of understand your own motivations and other people's motivations around you, and you can start to kind of pick at it, figure out what the chaff and the grain are and sort things out for yourself so that you actually start to get the things that you want when you put in energy. When I actually pulled out the 7 of Cups and the 7 of Coins, I was trying to figure out what was the root of this situation. Why are you wishing for something and self-sabotaging or allowing others to sabotage you? It's because you are in a situation, possibly, where you have given a lot of yourself, your time, your energy, your resources, and then not seen results, and therefore squandered your energy and felt kind of useless and started to possibly fantasize. Or maybe part of the situation has to do with having such a strong fantasy world, such a strong imagination, such a strong need to get things as you are wishing them to be, that you end up deceiving yourself by not kind of working with what's actually there in front of you. So let's look at the rest. We're talking about secrecy here with the High Priestess. We're talking about the hidden realms, the unconscious. And then at the root of it, we have this creative spark of energy, this passionate ignition, this even like sexual force. And somehow being ignited this way, this new beginning, is allowing you to step into this transformative energy of the Page of Wands, being more creative, being more inspired, taking calculated risks, stepping into the unknown, trying something new. But this is also this is a card of a student. This is a card of messages. So this could be interacting with others. This could also be studying something that makes you very passionate, that you feel alive and inspired to do. Let's keep going. So I love here, I was so excited when I saw this card come out. I believe this is the sacral chakra, orange, yeah. Sacral chakra has to do with sexuality and creativity. We have dolphins here as well, really cool. Dolphins have such healing power. So when we're talking about sexuality and creativity, it makes sense for us to have all this wand energy with the Page of Wands and Ace of Wands. But both of these cards are indicative of beginnings. These are just kind of, they're just starting. You're just starting off with this. It's a new connection. You met someone new. It's a new field of study. It's a new hobby. It's just kind of feeling fired up and ready to try something new with your life. The deep wounds are healing and a new adventure has just begun. The white deer beckons you, come play. Immersion number 7. 7 again, wow. So 7 is really, really important. Maybe you can look that up. And we also have 2s here. Interesting. So this is a time for play. I used to study psychology and part of it was kind of feeling like everything's too serious. Why don't we bring in play? Why isn't play part of, healing? Why isn't there more laughter, more fun, more games? I don't know. Feeling lost, no focus or structure to guide you, relax and let go of the struggle to work things out at this time. In this loose space, new ideas, new ways of being can take form. In this muddy ground, seeds germinate and new growth begins. Immersion number 23, that would be 5, which is about change. So if we're looking at the situation overall, I am feeling that there is some self-sabotage energy, possible anxiety, possible moodiness coming with the 7s here. You have invested a lot into something, you're not seeing results possibly, you're feeling frustrated. These are your wishes and they're not coming true. And why are they not coming true? Or why are they coming in a way that isn't really what you were hoping for? Okay, so possibly it is about understanding that this is kind of a time for pause. This is a time to see the seeds, to see them and to start planting them. You're not meant to see growth right away if you're just planting seeds. And it's okay. That's kind of what this card is saying. Like, it's okay, just give it time. And so if you are in this time of growth, if you are in this time of new ideas, new ways of being, trying out new things and feeling a bit lost and frustrated, maybe try on something more creative, something more playful, something more fun. Maybe try to approach what you're doing in a fun way, in a creative way, even if it just means you take on your day with that kind of spark, with that kind of inner light, right? We were talking about the inner light in the books, connecting with the inner light. Whenever I compare myself to others, I simply say this prayer. The light I see in them is a reflection of my inner light. My positive energy, whoa, this is stuck. There's 2 here. Okay. My positive energy leaves a powerful impression on the world. I surrender it all. When I feel blocked emotionally, distressed, or overwhelmed, I turn to my breath, right? Because we're talking about anxiety and moodiness. And maybe part of this is that you just need some grounding exercises and some breathing work, some breath work, and yoga, just something to kind of get yourself calm and regulated so that you can then come back to the drawing board, look at the things you've worked on, figure out where to go from here. Yes, you have some great ideas. Yes, you are inspired. Yes, you've put a lot of work into it. You're not seeing exactly what you want right now. Understand that there's a lot that's kind of hidden from your awareness. You may need to dig deeper. You may need to do some more kind of shadow work. But yeah, like, it's really not encouraging shadow work. It's more like have fun with it, play, try something new. Take the time to let this grow, to let these seeds grow that you've planted. Relationships are assignments for optimal growth and healing. So maybe turn to your relationships to see, because our relationships are our biggest mirrors. our biggest teachers in life. You can learn so much from how you are feeling about other people in your life. That can be a total reflection of where you're at personally. And how people, the feedback that they give you, whether it's through body language, whether it's through the things they say, whether it's through their own comfort level with you, and how they negotiate space and their own needs with you, and with your needs and your privacy and your space. And so our relationships are amazing for healing. And then the things that we do for ourselves, like breath work or yoga or whatever activity it is that you do for centering and grounding, even if it's like watching pick of cards, watching tarot readings, I surrender it all. There's a sense here of, it's not about giving up. It's just about saying there are some things that are out of my control. There are some things that are beyond my understanding with the High Priestess. This world is quite mysterious. Even when there are things that I do understand, that are sort of in my control, I may struggle to bring them into kind of alignment the way that I would like them to be. And that's what we're working on here. My positive energy leaves a powerful impression on the world. If you work on your energy, if you work on being connected to your sacral chakra, connected to your power of creativity, how you create in this world, you can leave a really amazing positive energy, but you can also leave a negative energy. That's what I learned on my own, is like when I was working on things that weren't positive, I was like, oh, this is actually not positive for others either. Like, I feel like I'm just expressing things, but my expression has an effect on others too. So if I can get to a space where I'm really happy and then I'm expressing that happiness outward, I am helping others to connect with that lighthearted energy as well. And I'm not saying that we all have to be happy all the time, but it helps to take time out when you're going through tough times and kind of de-stress and decompose on your own and come back when you're feeling lighter and more energized. Right, because if you don't do that, then you can connect with people and see their light and feel that it's kind of oppressing your light or negative or against you. But if you do your own healing work and you come back to people and you see them and you connect with them and they're full of light and they're full of happiness and full of joy and they have great things coming and they're in loving relationships and they're doing positive things in the world, then you can see their light as a reflection of your inner light and you can feel joy for them and for their success and you can celebrate with them. And I think that's like a really big message, and I don't even know where I pulled that from, but I just felt it. This is the Strength card. So for me, when I was working, I used to work in tarot like more frequently, more regularly. I had a client who, their story doesn't really matter. I don't want to like expose people's stories. But what I ended up saying, we got the Strength card in their reading, and I said, like, the Strength is telling you to be your own mother to your inner child. It's telling you to feed yourself, to take care of yourself, to love yourself, to help yourself kind of through a dark time back into the light. And that's what these, if you didn't see the first video, that's what these books were talking about. Let me reread it, just in case you don't watch that one. The psychiatrist and author Elizabeth Kubler-Ross said people are like stained glass windows. They sparkle and shine when the sun is out, but when darkness sets in, their true beauty is revealed only if there is a light from within. To live without limits, and especially to survive the darkness of depression, drug addiction, alcoholism, or any major challenge, you must switch on that light within. You must believe in your own beauty and value as someone who can make a difference. Someone who matters. Wow. Yeah, so that's where we're at. That's our reading. Hope you enjoyed it.